We are live here on Facebook, on all of our channels, and on Instagram. We have we always have a inbox full of questions about polyamory. And that is what we've come to discuss today. As you know, my husband and I have been writing a book, so we're really busy. And so we haven't been able to make a video together, but here we are. I'm so excited because this is a topic we don't agree on, do we? No. We do not agree on this topic. Hey, Marianne.
No, we agree on the topic. We just have two different philosophies for how we want to apply it to our lives.
Right. We apply it two different ways. Hey, Chastity. Hey, Allison. Hey, everybody. So, hierarchy. Okay, we're talking all of this talk about polyamory, right? But what about the old-fashioned rules that deal with hierarchy? Like who is first, who is second, who is third? Is the wife always first? Does what she says matter the most?
Pretty much. In her mind, that's what it is.
No, wait a minute. Now, as you know, baby, don't give away all the secrets just yet. And that's not true for me. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Zakia. Hey, Kandanka.
Just the other women out there.
Just all the other women. That's not me. I don't act like that. No, but we'll talk about that. We're going to tell you our secret to how we got through that. But either way, my name is Kenya K. Stevens, and I am a poly love coach along with my husband, and he'll introduce himself in a minute. But of course, I work with married couples who've been married 10 years or more who would like to transition to polyamory. That is my niche. That is what I do best, and that is where I work one-on-one with clients. So that's how this issue of hierarchy comes up, because of the thousands of people I coach, all of them want to do it differently. Everybody thinks differently about this, Rakim, regardless of what you say.
Do you have a niche?
Do you have a niche? Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Carl Stevens, also known as Rakim Sekou. I am married to Kenya K. That's my claim to fame.
Yeah, it's not a claim to fame. We've been married for approximately 24 years. And so here is our take on hierarchy. Okay, so let's talk about both possibilities. Hierarchy in a relationship means that there is, as you know on Instagram, I have two husbands. Okay, I have hubby 1 and hubby 2. Stop. I'm not putting you on my lives anymore. You just be acting too crazy, man.
Two motherfuckers?
I have two husbands. You know that. We just all had a meeting last night. He lives here, baby.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh my God. Anyway, I have hubby 1 and hubby 2. And somebody asked me a question one day.
I'm hubby 1. That means top of the hierarchy.
Top of the food chain. Okay, but see, that's what we're here to talk about, baby. So the thing is, people ask me on Instagram, is hubby 1, does he come first? Like, is hubby 1 first in line, and does he get all of the perks, and does what he say go before hubby number 2? And so that's what we're trying to discern. Do we need hierarchy in relationships? What if there is hierarchy in relationships? How do we explain that to the other partners without them feeling like crap, basically? You know what I mean? So there's another...
What is hierarchy?
Well, hierarchy means there is a first in line, a second in line, and first meaning their ideas and opinions and thoughts come first.
Right.
And we consider what they want first.
Okay.
Okay? So if my husband, number 2, wants to take me out of town, that means if there's a hierarchy in our relationship, I have to ask you and make sure you're okay with that.
I got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so explain the opposite of that, which is more what you like. See, we are complete opposite. Explain the opposite of that, because you love the circular relationship.
That's right. Circular relating is when you don't do it based on hierarchy. You do it based on what I call form function, right? So everybody is on the same level. They're on the same playing field. There's no more important than the other person, right?
Okay.
And so you're relating with each person directly based on that relationship.
Okay.
Now, however, I actually might put more time in with a certain partner, because within that circular relationship, their form and function is more. So like Kenya and I, we have children together, we got a business together, we got all these things that we're doing together, we're writing the books and all that. So that makes it appear like she's at the top of the hierarchy. But really, no, we're just doing more together. We have more going on together. We have more things we've committed to do together. And that's what a circular relationship is.
Okay.
Is she more important than another human being on the planet? No.
And not in a circular relationship.
Right,
no.
not in circular, no.
Hierarchy says a partner can be
yes.
more important. It can be more important to you.
So, for example, in hierarchy, if, the ship is going down, there's only one lifeboat, it can only fit 2 people.
Right.
It would be, Kenya would get on the boat, and then I would have to get on the boat next. Tiger would have to go down with the because he's number 2.
Right.
Okay.
Now here's the real deal and how we coach our clients in terms of whether to do a hierarchical polyamorous relationship or a circular poly relationship. And if you have questions, in the chat right now, type which do you prefer, circular or hierarchy? Do you prefer that everybody in your relationships be equal? All of your boyfriends, all of your girlfriends, all your husband, your wife, they're all equals, quote unquote. They get the same level of consideration. Or would you prefer that there should be some hierarchy and some structure about this person really comes first? If he or she says no, the answer is no. So type it in the chat right now. Let's see who goes for hierarchy and who goes for circular. And listen, it doesn't make you a bad person, whichever one you choose. But choose one and let us see which one you like. Now, Dwayne said he likes circular. Brittany says circular. Let me see on Instagram who's saying what. Let me see. Come on, Instagram. Tell us which one you like. So when we work with our clients, we make sure that they understand those two concepts and that they choose. You understand? They have to choose. We cannot choose for you which one is best because there is no best. But what we do for our clients is we do a written, typed up contract. Right, Rakim?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of our sessions, at the end of our working with a client, we make sure they have a contract. And the main purpose of the contract is to make sure that everyone understands clearly what role they play in the relationship, who's doing what, so that there's no questions.
Right.
A lot of times contracts aren't because you want to go in and enforce something every single day or whatever. Sometimes you just need clarity.
Clarity.
Like have we even talked about
monogamous relationships need a contract?
Exactly.
Because they don't have no clarity. I'll be like, do you guys know what are your protocols? What are your agreements? They just have, I don't know, they don't have one. But if you really want a written, well-written contract, that's what we provide here at JLA Coaching. The other thing, and the second point about this, is that it's hard, it's a challenge coming out of Western thought. Western thought says that relationships are most indubitably hierarchical.
Exactly.
And that your wife or your husband come first, you know?
Exactly.
And then you have couples fighting over, do the kids come first or does the partner come first?
Yeah, who gets dinner first? You serve your husband first or you serve these kids first, the dinner plate? Everybody fighting to be number one in this motherfucker.
Right. So even though, like me and Rakim have it worked out where my relationship style is hierarchical, his relationship style is circular. But it works because our contract states how it's going to go. Okay, but I enjoy hierarchy. Every man I meet, I let them know my husband's first. You understand? And that's just the way it is. But he likes to have it that all his partners are equal, including me. And so I'm down with that too. They can work together, but you have to talk to somebody. You have to get this under your belt because leaving Western thought is not easy. So sometimes couples like to go from hierarchy to circular. And it's slow progress over a few months, right?
Yeah, usually when people are going from monogamy to poly, they gotta be in a hierarchy situation.
Yeah.
Because you gotta take baby steps.
Yeah.
And monogamy is already based on hierarchy, so it's easy just to transfer from one hierarchical system to the next.
Right.
So I recommend usually people go straight to hierarchy.
Type I agree if you think monogamy is in and of itself a hierarchical structure where somebody's at the top and their needs come first and then everybody else is below that. Is that true for you in monogamy if you are in a sexually exclusive relationship? But either way, take these baby steps with us. We support the best of the best. If you are a professional, if you are a celebrity, if you're a person who has a high impact or high profile job, if you're a person who really wants to do this in a careful way, but you want to open your relationship, we're the ones to talk to. We are the world's best in terms of providing the tools for that transition.
Yeah, it's best just to make it clean. Get support, get help from people who've been doing it for a long time, which is Kenya and I. I have a book about open relating, The Art of Open Relating, Volume 1. This is what we do for a living. So if you want it to be clean, you don't want it to be a bunch of damage and fallout as a result of the transition, it's best to hire people who can really support you in the right way, and that's us.
Right. So we'll see you soon. Use our links always. Come to our event in September. It's going to be really fun. We have the Prince party, the Tantra party. We have a movie screening. We have a cocktail party. And we have great, fabulous New Paradigm workshops for you. And if you need us, our links are in the profile. You can get 60-minute free discovery call to see if you're right with me.
60 with her.
All right. He don't do 60 minutes. See, I'm hierarchical and I give more. He's circular. popular. He stingy with the time.
You get 30 minutes. I know in 30 minutes what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? I don't need 60. No, we love you guys. Come check us out September 5th through the 8th, Asheville, North Carolina.
Thank you for doing that.
The new
event.
Paradigm Relationship Intensive is going to be magical.
That's all him. He put that event together. He did that for y'all. All right, we'll see you there. Bye. We love you. You are so funny. Yes. Hey, Instagram, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for liking my post today. I'm so glad you like my nude body because I am an extreme exhibitionist and I love healing the world with my body and my energy and my how I look. I feel like that's a healing medicine, and you should feel that way about yourself too. So I love you guys. We'll talk again soon. Bye.
All right, Instagram, peace and blessings. Call us.
Stupid baby, stop.